Morning guys! So welcome to a new adventure. This is quite an interesting one. I'm actually in the Isle of Skye right now. I spent a day in Skye and I was going to summit camp last night, but due to like localised thunderstorm risk I decided to do it tonight instead. And then I'm heading back home tomorrow. But I've been very indecisive as usual in this decision. And I thought I would just do something it's been on the books for a while. I was between two that have been on the books for a while, but I chose this one. I'm at Armadale ferry terminal at the moment, waiting just to get into the ferry. So I'm going to cross from Armadale to Mallaig, and then I'm going to spend some of the morning there. I'm still a bit indecisive actually. I could even end up in Knoydart and go to Inverry, I don't know. My plan is going to be near Glenfinnan, but not quite, so say like 10 minutes or 15 minutes back towards Mallaig, I'm not going to share much else. These are not Munro height, but they are Corbett height. I'm not bagging, so I'm just going to be going up the one I want to go up. But let's just say there's some stunning views up there, and it's a different pitch from my usual. It's quite sheltered. I might find an exposed one up there, who knows, but the views are just stunning, so I'll catch us on the ferry.
Use the whistle and lights to attract attention. This vessel is fitted with both lifeboats and a marine evacuation system. These are inflatable slides and ramps which are linked to Wi-Fi.
Hey guys, so you can see just about like all the Munros from here. See that Munro just poking out just over the top summit there? That's the most westerly Munro in Scotland, and it's called Ladder-Bay. And then you've got, I think it's Lewin Bwyd, and you've got Sgurr and Quiche and the big pointy one in the distance, the two pointy ones. And that's Inverry just going in there and round. And then the lake's just coming up around the corner. That pointy peak there is Bain's Brasail, which is one of the finest viewpoints in Scotland. It looks over into Knoydart, which is here. Hey guys, so I hate this. I've just been looking at the mountain which I've been up a few times from this angle, which was one of the options for summit camping tonight, and I'm looking at it thinking, have I just made the wrong decision going over to Mallaig to do this other mountain? There's no wrong decision. What am I saying? I'm so indecisive. There's no right mountain for it. Every mountain is beautiful to be up. It's quite funny because I was just looking at it and I was like, that looks good, that does. Hey guys, I've just parked up at Mallaig and at the car park, so I'm going to go ahead and get some breakfast. So we're just looking over to like rum and egg, and I just came from Skye. I've forgotten the name of the village already, and I've been there a million times, that's terrible. So yeah, you can just about see the Cuillin still a little bit here. It's a lovely morning though. It is going to be a lovely evening and morning tomorrow as well. I'm really looking forward to this pitch. So I'll probably catch you along the road on the way, and on the way up the hill of course. But I'm just going to now chill and enjoy a little bit and just see if there's anywhere I can get some kind of breakfast. If not, I'll just head into the co-op and get something. So I'll catch you in a bit. Hey guys! On my way from Mallaig to my start point, I thought I would just stop by at the UK's most deepest loch, going at 310 metres. Loch Manar. That's it in the background. How stunning! How stunning! I'll give you a better view. Absolutely stunning. You can just about see Egg and Isle of Rum over there. Very close as well, you know, they're not actually that far off from here. And there's these lovely islands here, full of forestry, which is quite amazing. It would be lovely to be camping out in one of those. I might have a little dip just to cool off. I have got time to burn, as I said. I'm not going to start walking for another 3 hours, so I'm possibly going to go down along a few of the villages along the Maleg road, the little roads you can take off and come back on again, which I've not done yet, just to have a little browse really and see what the beaches are like. So yeah, so just sit here for a few moments, have a chill, and then back on the road. Wow. You can just see a rum. Fantastic, isn't it? These white beaches. I am sat down 5 minutes from the start point of the what looks very difficult of an ascent, and quite tough. These Corbetts are not easy on you. Much harder than Monroe's, so that's going to be interesting getting up that. I'm going to leave myself 4 hours to do it. It is 3 miles, but I'm going to really take my time because it's such a hot day as well, you know, and I don't want to faint going 100 miles per hour. So sorry if you hear some cars. I am next to the main road, but I stopped as well just to see the colour of the sea. Looks incredible. It's kind of like green. That is the summit. It looks fairly pathless. I don't even know if there is a path going up it, but I guess I have to. I'm guessing I'm going up along this ridge and then dropping down a bit and then up again. So I'll see you at the start point. So that's my bag packed. It's still fairly heavy. I would say it's weighing about 14 or 15, because I've got the drone and I've got my Black Label Solo, which is heavier than the Lacto. I just fancied using it. This is very light but spacious, tight, you know. 2 litres of water in, because I can't get water on the way up really. Well, I might be able to actually, so I might take that out. But yeah. Hey! So we're ready to go. I must say the mids are out on force. I hope there'll be a bit of breeze up there because it's going to be hot. It's currently 26 Celsius. Rucksack's heavy. Brought a lot of water, that's why. I drink a lot in this heat. I'll probably drink about 1.5 litres before I'm at the top. And I need like 1.5 litres up there, so I've got about 2.5 litres, I would say. Again, brought the heavier tent. Might be freestanding it tonight just so I can get a better view. Try and put a few pegs in with some rocks. But pitch wise, we'll see what there is up there. I don't know how good it is. It's very rocky, but we'll see. Which is why I brought the freestanding tent, because it's supposed to be not that windy tonight. I don't like doing that on summits, but if I can get a few pegs in and a few guides in, I'm happy enough in this weather, you know. So we'll see. Let's go. Now, as for the hill we're going up, it's called Stac. Stac? Or Stac? I think it's Stac. Lots of Stacs in Scotland. So yeah, oof. I'm still in the shade, I've not got into the sun yet to die. I'm hoping, no, I'll be in the sun. I was about to say I'm hoping I stay in the shade, but it looks like I'll be in the sun. See, I'm going up that little bit with the, right over that and down again, and then down a bit and then up, and then it's steep after the bula. So I've still got the Achilles tendinosis happening, so I'm going to be careful and take my time. It's only 0.7 mils of up, and like 0.4 of it is for stretch, vertical, almost. But I think it's not so bad on the feet, so that's all right. I was up a hill yesterday actually with my fast pack on. I just did again, limiting the mileage, 2.8 miles. Up and down it was 701 metres or something like that. All boulder terrain, no path, nothing. I did all right. It's the weight that bothers me at the minute, so that's all I've got to be kind of careful with, you know. Oh, it's a bit stiff, that Achilles. Oh. So I just came from over there, and now I am going along this for a wee bitty. Lots of greenery here, loads of trees and stuff. I mean, God, could you just put some shade on me like that the whole way up? I'll be happy. This would be easy in the winter time, of course without the snow. Well, looks like there's an obstacle here, a fence, which I might have to, oh no, I can open it. Let's get through the fence. Oh, I thought that crow was stuck there for a minute. Right, these Corbetts, usually you do them as an 11 mile circuit. And there's 3 of them. And they're all beautiful. I do want to go up all of them at some point. But I've chosen to go up and Stac. I'll be looking out onto the highest of the 3 of them. I think it starts with an R. I'll put a pointer here of what it's called. It's nice just seeing all the sheep out. The mum's out with her baby lambs and stuff at this time of year, running about the roads and so on. Not nice though that they're going to get eaten soon. That's not so nice. But it's spoiler to the trip now. I quite like the fact that this is called Moydart. It's like next to Knoydart, but it's Moydart. Maybe it's the mini version of Knoydart, that's why they called it that. I don't know. I thought I would try this because I like the features. The mountains are quite similar to how they are. My favourite place. I was so tempted to go into Knoydart today though. I nearly did it. But I was like, no, I'm trying something new. That's it. Stick to your plans, Ev. This looks interesting. Oh, luckily the ticks don't like me. So I should be fine. I've got bare legs at the moment. Feeling every single bit of grass hit my shins right now. Oh, I've got a feeling it's going to be quite rough. Oh boy. I hope the path at least stays visible. Jesus. Oh, right. Oh, it's a jungle, okay. Oh, here starts the incline. That's the sea starting to reveal itself now. Just come from there. It's all opening up. So this path's going to spin me round to the other side and then up, I believe. Guys, keep going. Right, easy so far. That's the peak. Just Don't know if you can see that up there. This is going to take me round and into the burn, following the burn up, and then cutting up to the right to get to the Gaelic. So that's it, revealed itself behind me. I'm going to walk along this burn now. It's so hot, I think it must be about 27 right now. If I find a pool, I'm going in. Pre-bath of going up, I'll get sweaty before I get to the top again. Not far now, I think just about, I'd say a mile and a half to go now till I'm at the top. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was, so. But in this heat, that makes it a different story, doesn't it? So let's go and see if we can get in a pool. Steep. Hi. From here you can see the pathless ascent up to the Gaelic. Oh man, that might be a pool I can get in. I'm not going to video it because it's too dodgy, but that's where I'm getting in. Right there. And up that. Hey. So I had the dip. That was lovely and refreshing. Put my head under as well. Sat for 5-10 minutes. And now I'm just about to cut off right to the Gaelic to go head up to the Gaelic, which kind of looks like about, I don't know, 250 metres ascent maybe, 300. You tell me. It's up there. Well, it was above my head a minute ago. Does anybody know, comment in the comments below, what this, it's like sheep wool, it's coming out of a plant. It's pretty cool. What's it called, guys? Right, it looks pathless from now on. No path, although the map says there's a path. So pretty much just got to go up. It's going to be fun. Right, I've done exactly 2 miles at this point, and I have 0.8 miles to go. I'm having a rest. I would say maybe another 20 minutes till I get to the top of the Gaelic, and then another 40 minutes till I get to the summit. But if I'm stopping, an hour max. I just can't wait to get the tent up and be in the shade and have a brew. So you guys get an idea of how steep Scottish hills are. Makes the Lake District seem pipsqueak, doesn't it? Oh boy. So I have stopped finally at the Gaelic. That looks horrific. Horrifying, every single word you can think of. I've really got to route this out well because I've got to go zigzaggy and avoid the rocks. It's all pathless and steep and could be scrambly at some bits. Easy scramble. Yeah. I can see the route is just, it's too hot for this, man. It's too hot. Well, at least I know it's just 0.5 miles to go, or shall we say 0.4, but it's all that, which is, I think I'm probably going to take like, I don't know, half an hour to get up it. God knows. Look at the colour difference in water, it's weird. Must be sand. Alright, so this, you know, Corbetts would be really difficult to navigate, especially in cloud. This would be fun. Not for everyone though. Lethal for some. Don't advise coming up here unless you know how to navigate. I've given up looking at my map. I'm just going up with what looks most sensible. I've just got to route it. I seem to be going on and off of some kind of footprints, but it's not a path. It's like, you know, people have trampled here. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll just have a little break because it's the first bit of shade I've got all day, really. So, just getting out the sun really and relaxing a little bit. But can you see how steep that is? I think I've got another 300 odd meters of this, maybe a bit more. 300, I'd say 300. 400, in fact. 400, 400. So yeah. I saw the Harry Potter steam engine as well. You can hear it from here. The difference from the Lochan and then the Sea Lochan in colour because of the sand. That's that stunning view I've been waiting for. Oh, and the Cuillins are now in show. I was out there this morning and you can see Sgurr na Quiche actually. Right, that pointiest one, I don't know if I'll be able to get it. I can't really see because it's small, the GoPro, but yeah, you should be able to see it. It's the pointiest one in the middle. Aye. I think this is Corbett number 15, but there's a few that I have done that I don't know where, they're mystery, so. But for what I remember, I'm not bagging Corbett's, but I might as well add it, you know. I mean, there's 2 more there. The other option would be nice and flat down there, you know. So, but the view isn't that amazing, and you don't get the view out to there, you know. Me pitched, so it's great. It's next to the cairn. It's quite sturdy. Still managed to do a good job. Didn't get all the pigs in, but yeah, it's good enough for tonight. Well, that won't go anywhere even in 30, I would say 40. Oh, that would survive 50. It's dodgily done though, so yeah. So we've got the view of all the other Corbetts off the back here. I'll be sitting in my porch today watching the sunset over there. I just made myself a cup of tea, but I made one previously, and bearing in mind I didn't expect to drink 2 litres coming up, so I've only got just under a litre of water left, and it's roasting hot, and I really wish I could drink a litre of water right now, but I can't. I'm fine, I'll be fine, but my food does require water in the morning. But anyway, I like my brews, and I'm fine going empty stomach back down to the car in the morning. That's all good. But yeah, I spilt one of my brews. How unreal is that? I've already had a brew. This is my second brew, but I spilt the other one. So I've wasted 3 brews. Well, 1 brew, so I've got 2, if that makes any sense. But there you go. Cheers. Didn't bring any coffee, forgot that, but I've got my tea, so I'll make it do. This is what I'm having right now. I just spent a few, few mows, maybe 30 minutes or so in the tent because it was so hot. And I've just come out now and it's a lot cooler, which is nice. Very, very nice actually. So yeah, look how stunning that is behind me. It's just, look at that, the shadows on the hills. And then this ridge here really gets me. It's beautiful. Sun's shining live. But that ridge, I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but the contrast from the background hills to that ridge right now is just amazing, like a nice U shape. I keep looking over at Sgurr na Quiche. It's where the sun is going to rise from in the morning, and it's just amazing, like looking over the whole Knoydart, the ruggedness, I just love it. I mean, this is my first time doing something in Moydart. I don't think there's any Munros in Moydart. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong down below, but I think I'm correct there. I'm not so sure if the Glenfinnan Munros count as Moydart. I don't think they do. I think Moydart is all the smaller hills and the Corbetts. There's Corbetts here. But yeah, officially my first time hiking in Moydart. Love it. I'm certainly going to be back. But it doesn't beat Knoydart still. There's been a lot of bees buzzing around all night as well. There's been a lot of bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. So, I'm just chilling and watching the sunset. Right into the sea actually. It's gone past Skye now. And that's the tent. As you know already. So you see, I cover my milk in this, it keeps it cool. I'm going to add it to my tea, it's like making potions, woo! Oh yeah! I will throw that in the bin, guys. And I'll stir. Bitches! Oh! Woo! Good night. It is 5:56 AM in the morning and I'm up. I think I must have got 5.5 hours of sleep maybe, which is fine. I've literally got no water left. I'm having my last brew. I've got this much water to last me down the hill, so I'm not going to spend lots of time up here, and I want to get down the hill early anyway, so I'm probably going to set off about, I don't know, 6:30 after the brew. I'll start packing up, start walking down 6:30 and just take my time really. Probably get back down for 9:30 I would say. I've got music on my ears guys, but yeah, I thought I would just tell you what the tent is. It's a Hilleberg Black Label Solo. They are rare to come by these days and you can't really buy them. They're worth $1,000. They're very expensive, but they're very good for the kind of winter conditions I like to do. It's a one-man tent, but it can fit two if you take the inner out, no problem. Not so good when there's midges though. But to be honest, this time round could have done without. I'm using the Rab Ascent 700 3-season sleeping bag, which I've also used in winter time by the way, and did me just fine with a liner. I've also got the multi-mat here, which needs to be renewed because it's got a puncture in it. I've used it loads. I've got the Thermarest, the Z-Line, which I use all year round, and it's good for keeping the cold off the ground in the winter, and then it's also very padded. I've also just come up with this and no mat many times and it does the job. Except from a little tip a friend of mine gave, you can cut here along, which makes it thinner, and then you can stuff it in your bag rather than outside your bag. That works. I've got the Flex Tail sleeping pillow. Yes, that's there. And then that's it for everything that I have, sleeping wise and tent wise. Winter time too, that all does me. I use the Rab 900 for winter. I am looking to change that to a different brand soon, to be lighter packed. Down jacket, it's Montane, it's windproof, it does me all through the year, that one. I've got quite high tolerance to cold, so I do okay. We've got the Jet Boil, there you go. I use dry bags to pack up my sleeping bag in, my tent, sorry, trek poles, and I've just got a towel there and my drone, and that's it really. Just mats, always got my Garmin with me, and that's that. Kit tour done, and you know what, the rest of the stuff you'll kind of get what you need to bring. Special folding technique for anything you can fold like this, which is many things. It saves space, trust me. It gets all the air out. Is you fold it like this and roll it. See how I'm rolling it and I'm pushing the air every time I roll. That's just about done. So there you go. That's my tent. There's a dry bag. That's it. So I leave no trace as always. Make sure nothing is left there and ready to go. I've just spotted a yacht down there. That's one thing I've always wanted to do, still on the list, is to go round all the isles in a yacht for like 3 weeks. That would be awesome. Just taking the time, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna head on down now. It's gonna be a rough, rugged descent, which is tough and hard going. Gonna have to watch my foot placement and also watch my route finding, because I could end up going down a cliff face if I take one wrong turn, which is fine because I just turn back and go the other way again. But yeah, there was like a vague path. I remember just the last like 50, 80-ish meters to the summit, and then it was kind of on and off, and really it's just down to your skills. See, it's just like, oh, it's not a built path, it's more kind of a path that's just there because people, you know. So current views coming down, so peaceful and quiet, you know. What a lovely morning it's been. It's about 6, I would say 6:35 right now in the morning, so making it in good time. I'm driving back down south borders of Scotland today, so it'll be a nice easy drive, no rush. And I'm actually camping again tonight on an island. But yeah, at the moment I've got 2 months off work, so yeah, I can hear the steam train, or it might be just the A train. So that's why I'm out all the time. I'm always out all the time anyway, even when I'm working. But yeah, so down into that, I'm gonna drop down into that valley now. Nice big drop. Like, it's just the hard bit is just getting down to the Gaelic. It's about 300 metres, I would say, and then the rest of it's all grass. It's not too steep. Well, it's steep, but you know what I mean. It's easy going. It's okay with the poles. So yeah, and I could actually see the path I never took up yesterday. Well, it's a vague path. Again, it's one of those paths, isn't it? Hard to find, but I can kind of see it. Yeah. So I'll catch you at some point soon. That was done. How beautiful is this? I was eyeing it up from the Gaelic and I just walked directly straight down to it, and I was like, I'm going in that. It was deep enough to paddle. Lovely. Then there's another cute one down here. Absolutely amazing. Lovely. Refreshing and clean. Nature does its job. Woo! Yeah. Incredible. You can't get better. That's me done now, so we're gonna head off. Woo! Hi guys. I'm on a roll now to get back to the car. I got out of the water, I'd had a nice wash, and my orange top was just absolutely filthy. So the option, no other top to wear, I just thought, well, I'll just go back in my sports bra, why not? Don't care. It's warm. So this is me signing out now. I thought I just, you know, thought I'd say ciao now, because I mean, yeah, I mean, that was just a fantastic camp. Proud of myself, happy. And you know what, my Achilles tendinosis injury, I had it on and off for a long time, but you know, it was off for 9 months, back on again. Partial tear, but it's chronic, and my Achilles, I know I don't try not to talk about it too much in the videos, but it showed progress. I mean, because I've had it for 7 weeks now, and the last 2-3 weeks I've really like lowered down the mileage I'm doing. See, for example, I only just done 10 miles over 2 days, and 6 miles of it, well, 3 days, sorry. And I mean, 3 miles of it was with a fast pack on, up and down a hill. And then, you know, I was sharing it out. 3 miles was up and then 3 miles was down the day after with a rucksack. Whereas usually I would do 10 miles with a heavy rucksack on in one day and then follow on executively for 3 or 4 days and cover loads of miles. So I have really been cutting down what I'm doing, which is kind of what I should be doing with this injury, which is good. Not doing any more damage. But today I'm feeling quite confident with it because I've had some progress. Usually I wake up with a lot of stiffness, a bit like plantar fasciitis if you ever had that injury before. But I mean, they both kind of go and coincide with each other. You tend to get both sometimes. If you have tendinosis in your Achilles, you can quite commonly get plantar. Sorry, I'm getting into like very technical talk now because this is my job after all. I just work therapy and stuff. So, but yeah, my tendon's not bothering me once this morning. I woke up, I wasn't even stiff, and like usually it would be after doing like a tough ascent like that, you know. Or for example, say if I'd skated on the ice yesterday, I'd wake up in the morning feeling all limpyish and have to like warm up for half an hour before I can walk properly again. But there's nothing this morning, nothing. And I've been going downhill. I mean, it's not there. I've not felt it at all. I can feel a slight ache, but it's like gone from an 8% ache down to a 1% ache. So that's really good. And to be honest with you, right now, if I wasn't talking about it, I probably wouldn't have noticed it being there. So that's really good progress. So now I'm gonna have another week off. I say 4 or 5 days off hiking and back into it. And just keep going like this for the next 3 months. Just small summit camps, nothing big, 1, 2, 3 mile ascents, and that's it. Nothing major like 8, 9, 10 miles, you know, with really heavy rucksack on. But I mean, the hiking with a fast pack's fine. Nothing, doesn't cause it any damage at all. So that's good news. Anyway, enough talk about my Achilles. Now we have a situation of bog, which I must pass. But yeah, it's a 5-hour drive for me today, so I'm going to split it into 2. This should be interesting. See if I manage. And then yeah, that's me really. So I'm about 1.5 miles, maybe a bit less from the car, so call it a day. And I'm getting eaten alive, so I'm gonna go. Bye! So I've just decided to go and follow the track back. It's just another 0.4 miles. Just a lot easier than following the forested route back down. So yeah,